Hello everyone, how's it going? Dr. Incompetent here, and let's play some Star Wars Unlimited, shall we? And we're going to try out some new decks. Well, only one of them's new. I keep playtesting against my own green Palpatine deck because I want to see how it holds up and I understand how to play it. And I'm going to be trying this Grand Inquisitor deck that I might be building because this deck actually doesn't really require any legendaries to build. It's mostly just rares and uncommons, so it's more affordable. And it's kind of an interesting combination where you use the Grand Inquisitor and his powerful ability to deal 2 damage to a unit with 3 or less power to ready it, and then you get a second attack. So you're looking for, units that can withstand that damage and not die, and then you're taking advantage of some of the forced users you get in the deck to use some powerful force cards as well. So let's see how this plays out. I'm going to roll with the Inquisitor, and well, the Inquisitor got a 12 and Palpatine got a 4. So okay, so this is the starting hand for the Inquisitor, and we have these Viper Probe droids to play on 2. We have Veers, which at first, Veers is an Anthem card. It gives Imperial units +1/+1, and, that's kind of nice, but it's even better in these cases where what you can do is... Well, no, you can't use the Viper Probe droid and Veers. I was thinking you can use the Inquisitor to deal 2 damage to this guy, and then he will survive with the extra, toughness or health that he gets, but... Actually, this will take him to 4 power, which will make him not usable here, but you can use it on Veers if you want to get some extra damage in. So I think what we'll do is just resource the Ruthless Raider for now, and probably 1 probe droid like that, and then start by just obviously playing a probe droid. And then passing over to Palpatine. And Palpatine is like, okay, let me get this R2 out of the way. This is the starting hand here. We got a Super Laser Tech and a resupply, so this is pretty nice. We got a lot of 3s. I think we'll just get rid of... we need Mahdi on 2. And the Royal Guard goes so well with Mahdi that we'll get rid of the Cell Block Guard. And probably the Consortium Star Viper and try to get real greedy and play both of these. So we will tap and Admiral Mahdi. And then the Inquisitor will just take the initiative and go back over here. And we'll just ready up everything. Draw 2. So we got the 7th Sister, which is nice leader. This guy is really cool because he actually will stay under the 3 power from, even though he's pumped by Veers. So I think we'll get rid of Force Throw for now, because I kind of want to play a lot of this stuff, and it curves out really nicely. Force Throw is only good once you have a Force unit, and so the Inquisitor flips on 6, and, she will play on 5 resources. So we'll do this, and I think honestly I could just try to race down, but I think it's worth killing Mahdi with my probe droid here. Is it? Or is it better to do 4 damage to the base? Oof. I think we take down Mahdi because he's too cute, like where you can use the Emperor's ability, kill Mahdi, and then ready something. But doing that also, however, puts us in a position where if we have 1 damage on the probe droid, then the Emperor can easily ping it to kill it. So it's an interesting decision. I actually think I will play General Veers right here. And this is kind of a crushing moment So we draw 2. We ready. We'll resource this guy. It's crushing because we can play this with the official and have it be this massive 3/5 sentinel that the probe droid just can't get through. But it does slow it down. I'd love to play this instead, you know, get these super laser technicians down. And honestly, it might be worth it. Like, what am I afraid of? I'm afraid of getting hit for 4 damage. It's like, do I want to take 4 damage or do I want to start ramping? It's probably smarter to protect. So then there's this guy out. And now it's like, well, what am I going to do here? If I wanted to, I could use this to wake up. I mean, it protects so much damage because I could wake up Veers and then have him attack as well. But now it's like I have to 2 for 1, which is diabolical. So I think I just kind of seize the initiative and just say, no, thank you. And then we draw 2. Ready. And the question becomes, you know, what do I want to do right here? I don't. Now I'm feeling bad for sandbagging force throw, but I wouldn't be able to use that anyway. So you can see right away the problem we're running into. Maybe I just missed a good... Well, no, I have a good 3-drop. This card is just such a beater against this deck. I mean, I can play Imperial Interceptor easily, but it won't do anything. It'll just be up there in space to do damage. I could play Snow Trooper Lieutenant and... Oh, wait. When played, you can attack with a unit. If it's Imperial, it gets +2. No, this is... Thank goodness. This is the play. So I play this, pump this guy, it does 6, and it will kill that. Okay. That way we can at least get through it. Alright, so let me set this up first. Let me draw 2 over here. Ready up, and I think we just kind of flip the Relentless. And there we go. So now... this deck does have a play. Alright, you need stuff like this going on. So you play this, and then you attack here into this. And this guy dies too. I would have got to look at their hand, by the way, but it's okay. And then... Over here, what do we want to do? Honestly, I think what I do is I mean, does having 2 resources help me? If it's going to be slow, it's almost better to play this when I have a downturn. I could play the Super Laser Tech and then do some cute stuff where it's like, you know, I could attack with Mahdi into General Veers and then wake up the Super Laser Tech and then attack with him into General Veers and kill both of them. That's not bad. That's fine. It's just Super Laser Tech is just always better than Resupply, pretty much. And then we'll switch over here. And you just hit the base. Like that. And then I think you have to do this because the Inquisitor wants to hit one, like, you know, Veers and wake him up, or hit this and wake it up. So we need to send Madi over into Veers and do a damage. And then Veers wakes up, or we use Madi's ability to ready the super laser tech. And then wait a minute. I wouldn't do that. That's dumb. Instead of attacking with Madi, I would just sacrifice him, because he only does one, with Palpatine, and then draw a card. And the effect is the same. We just get to draw an extra card. Okay. Ooh, wow. And we get that. Okay, and then at this point, Veers has 2 health, so I can't ding him with the Inquisitor, but I can ding this guy with the Inquisitor. Now, it's a question of, is it worth it to stick 3 damage to the base? Because he's a 3/3, but if Veers is killed, then he will die too. So do I want to lose 2 units just to do 3 damage? I mean, I'm going to lose 1 unit. Is it worth it? I think it is. I think I'll do it. No, I don't like it. I don't like it. And so what we'll do is just seize the initiative. Then this player will attack with the super laser tech into Veers and kill Veers. And then the super laser tech becomes a readied resource over here. And then they pass. And we start a new turn. We draw 2. We ready up. Okay. This is some of the stuff I wanted earlier, right? I mean, this is ridiculous. But we're going to probably play 7th Sister right here. So you really, really probably should mulligan hard to get this guy. So what this guy does, he has grit, which means he gets +1/+0 for each damage. So Inquisitor puts 2 damage on the guy. And then he becomes a 3/2, but actually a 5/2. And then you can put Resilient on it, and then he's a 5/5 that you can wake up again, and, you know, it will get stronger because of the Inquisitor, which is just ridiculous. So, what do we want to resource right here? Probably, honestly, the Interceptor. And I think right away I just play 7th Sister, because I can use the Inquisitor to wake her up. So then this, we get to draw 2, and we're ready. Unfortunately, it's not going to work out well at all for that side, because we have this and we have this. So we'll flip this, play this over here. We have 6 resources, which allows us, it's a little inefficient, but we have to do this before this goes, basically. So Ruck can go over and kill 7th Sister. He kills anything he hits that's not a leader. And so we'll use the energy conversion lab, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and Ruck like this, to kill 7th Sister. And Ruck had a shield, but it popped. And we can't do any more ramp, sadly, but that is a turn that was incredibly strong. And then we will attack the base for 2, like this. And then Palp will take the initiative. Draw 2, flip it over. Oh dear. Okay. I don't think it's worth using Traitorous on that 2/2 at the moment. I think I'd rather play ramp cards. But basically we get to flip something over right now. I don't need resupply anymore. I can use it as a resource, because if I just play a super laser tech this turn, it flips back over, and then we have 8 to flip Palpatine. So, what do we want to do here? Honestly, I'm okay just playing the Super Laser Tech. I'm not going to attack. I'm just going to hang back with Ruck, because Ruck has Death Touch. He's just sitting here waiting to kill anything that drops. Draw 2, ready. Okay, we got another 7th Sister, which is great. I think we could split the difference here. So I could do this, and then I could play the Ruthless Raider. Into space, do 2 damage to the base, and 2 damage to Ruck. Like so. And then Palp is like, okay, I can't traitorous that. And I can't overwhelming barrage it either. But I can do something much worse, which is use Palpatine's ability to sack the Super Laser Tech, do a damage to the Ruthless Raider. The Super Laser Tech is a resource for us, and we'll just steal that thing. So now the game is basically over, unfortunately. It was a bad sequencing for this deck. It just played so badly because they got a lot of ramp. The green got a lot of ramp, and we just couldn't get anything to stick on the board. The Ruck energy conversion lab, and then Palpatine getting to be able to steal this. Like, we can ping it and then wake it up if we want, but then they'll just take it and have an awakened unit. So I think we can flip over this guy and use this to kind of get an extra attack in, which is okay. But anyway, we'll just do 2 damage right here. We know what's coming. It's terrifying. I could have tried to, plan around that. I guess I kind of walked right into it. And then, yeah, we'll just flip Palpatine. And take this. And now this, what they'll do is they'll flip over here, I guess, but now we're fighting against, there's a 410 Palpatine and a Ruck over here. It's bad. So they flip. Oh, that's right. And then it's Palpatine's turn again. I can't overwhelming barrage right now. But what I can do, actually, which is even worse, is just play a Royal Guard. And Palpatine is an official, so there's this, guy over here. He does not have Saboteur. It's about as bad as it gets for the Inquisitor. I'll do 3 damage into this. I mean, I have no choice. I could skip and make them attack me, I guess. Yeah, maybe I should. I don't know. It's so difficult to know what to do right here. I guess I'll just seize the initiative. Draw 2. Ready. But this player is not done yet. They will... What would they do? Just start hitting the base? I could kill the Inquisitor, I guess. Like, Ruck is going to get really, really low if I do this, but it's worth it. Inquisitor's off the board. And what did we draw? We got a Force Choke and a Fallen Lightsaber. So what we need... If I could attack with a Fallen Lightsaber, that'd be great. I just am having almost an impossible time of keeping anything on the board. And I don't know how to get around the Sentinel. I need a Saboteur or something. Well, I can... I can do a lot of damage. Okay, yeah. So I can pay 3 and kill Rook with open fire. And then... we don't even need to resource anything. We can just start playing stuff. We'll go ahead and attack the base for 4. And then it's time for Force Choke, I suppose, to kill this. And then this side gets to draw a card. Okay. And we'll just start playing units like this. And at this point, not much that I can really do. I kind of even just want to... I'm not even going to just attack into that. I'll just take the initiative. Do your worst, I suppose. Space is just free right now, so I can do that. And then we could play, you know, Admiral Mahdi. Draw 2. Ready. Draw 2. Ready. Yeah, we needed these guys earlier. So, we won't... It feels hopeless. Seventh Sister. So now we'll just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we give Pout +2/+2. And so he does 6 damage with Overwhelming Barrage. And we just kill Seventh Sister. It's so brutal. I think at this point the game is over. Like, I don't see how they can come back over on the other side. They just can't keep anything onto the board, and there's so many cards behind over here that it's not going well. So that was a really interesting look at that. I was wondering how that things would play out, and you know, I just don't understand enough about this deck, but that's why you play it, so you can learn it. And the trick is I need to mulligan more aggressively to get something in the early game to put pressure on, so that I can maintain the board, or at least do some damage to the base. I mean, we got 9 onto the base, which is okay for but not at this point. It's not going to work. Alright everybody, well, I hope you're still finding this series to be useful and fun as I just kind of putz around and try out new decks and learn the game, and every time I play, I get better at understanding the sequencing, what the decks are trying to do, what works, and what cards I like, and I hope you are too. If you have any decks you want to see or any suggestions for alterations or card choices, please let me know in the comments below. I'll check you in the next one. Take care.